Well, the last dinner, the last day, my dinner today, white rice with egg. I want to make a little bit of a reflection through about how the week has gone and things that has gone through my mind in this week. A part of the hunger and everything that you know from the previous videos. The idea that tomorrow probably I will go meet with a friend to have a coffee, and I will spend the equivalent to my 5 days food and dinner and breakfast in just 2 hours in a cafe, having a coffee and maybe a croissant, a pastry. It makes me think a lot how ridiculous our society is organized. Something that for me is gonna be another Saturday morning having a coffee with a friend, for somebody it represents the food and the transport for a whole 5 days. I think we need to start thinking about these kind of things in our little small life and in our little small environment, and also in the bigger scale, the people who really control the big money, no? Where do we put the money in it? It's really worth it to spend the amount of money that we spend in some things, or are there other things more important, like ending extreme poverty, no? Something else that I've been thinking about is how I have become more reclusive during this week. At work, I haven't spent much time in the staff room because there are always tea and coffee and cakes and fairy cakes and chocolates. So I didn't feel like being there. It wasn't very comfortable to be in there. And so I think the people who live in £1 a day, and around them maybe there are people who are having this over excess consumerism around that, no? The feeling of becoming more and more recluse, more and more isolated, no? You definitely are not part of this world, and you don't want to be very close to it because it makes you feel not very good, no? It reminds you of how hungry you are and how little you have. And I think of all these people that right now are in that situation, no? Due to the circumstances, they are living in £1 a day, and maybe they are surrounded by a society of consumerism. Isolation, yeah. I'm definitely going to do this next year too. And I think I'm gonna take more care when I do my shopping. Thinking about how do I spend the money that I have. Try to share it a little bit more. I'm glad the 5 days are over because I'm tired, but for 1.2 billion people, it's not over. It's not over. It's not an end to the week. It's not an end to the month. It's not an end night. We need to do something. We can do it. We need to do it. We need to pressure, we need to open the eyes, we need to realize, we need to change the way we think and start thinking of the things that are really, really important. Like everybody that lives in this world to having the minimum, to not just survive with the bare minimum, but to have a life, not a surviving life. 5 minutes already. I thank you very much again to everybody who has supported me, who has donated. The donations are gonna still open until next week, so you are welcome to donate, and thank you very much. We have made something really, really good. I think it's important what we have done. Thank you very much again. I'm gonna take you to my rice with egg. Thank you again. Bye bye.